Здравствуйте, с вами Час Волка, и сегодня мы проходим новый ивент, который называется «Дыхание анемонии». У меня, как обычно, еще ничего не открыто, ничего не доступно. Праздник ветряных цветов.
The only downside was the lack of commissions. But Paimon's sure that was just a one-time thing. There's gotta be someone who needs our help, right? Let's go see how things are this year.
Значит, праздник воздушных цветов. Давайте отправимся в Мондштадт. Смотрим по заданию, куда нам именно отправляться. Посмотрим, про что будет сегодняшний праздник. Все украсили.
Hey there, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future.
Да ты что?
With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance.
Ну так может быть ресурсов каких-нибудь поищу.
Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild.
Или это типа каникулы для приключенцев.
Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew. Gross.
Поймал просто одиноко.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last two glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Извини, Паймон, но мне в России не знакома твоя метафора.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Привет, Сахарок.
Whoa! Sucrose?
Что у тебя случилось?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year.
Так,
My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
какая у вас странная бутылочка.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador.
Вообще, судя по тому, про что этот праздник, его нужно было в прошлом месяце проводить.
The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Так,
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
ну спасибо, хоть что не плюнуть, потому что, зная Сахарозу, с нее станет.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Надеюсь, это будут не наркотики.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting. exciting than that.
Так,
I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to.
хорошо. Так чем мы тебе можем помочь?
Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Значит, ты нас хочешь осчастливить.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy.
Ну, Паймон-то да, легко осчастливить. Какую-нибудь еду едал и все.
Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
Да, она тебе надышит.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay?
Угу.
So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
Ну, было дело.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it.
То есть ты хочешь нам как следует послужить.
For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Угу.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help.
Погоди, а нас-то никто не будет осчастливливать?
Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Понятно.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Давай не ссы, разберемся.
Yes, you're right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking anyway.
Угу.
But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame?
Да.
Oh, come on, traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love after all. How could you refuse?
Ну как отказать этой маленькой засранке?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Я кого-то там видел на лестнице.
Be right back.
Кого же я там видел?
Wait! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt?
Пойдем поздороваемся. Или
Let's go
нет.
say hi!
Или да. Прибытие чужеземцев. Вот их, похоже, и осчастливят.
Kale! Hey!
Привет, Колян.
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
Как себя чувствуешь?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious.
Я уже
Almost
догадываюсь,
like a
куда это.
prophecy.
Куда это движется.
If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Помнится, когда мы в первый раз в архипелаг Золотого Яблока отправлялись, там тоже были загадочные послания.
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends.
Лучше было бы Legend That Never Dies. Но цветок не от мира сего, это на сахарозу похоже. Проводник, ну, допустим, Тайнари. Уставшие не лгут. Не знаю, и легенду, ну, Жоня может. Которой нет конца.
So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Угу. нашего друга. Увидите, что ли?
Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Принцесса Кабан.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her?
Да.
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Знакомьтесь, это наша зеленая девочка из Мондштадта, а это наша зеленая девочка из Сумеру.
Hello.
Hi.
И это сзади такая, молодцы, поздравляю, вы познакомились.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
Две няши-стесняши.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Почему?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
Переводы, переводы.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Коле это так понравилось, потому что она сама любит читать детские истории, как я помню.
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Ладно тебе.
Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
Такая, о.
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions?
Да ладно тебе, Коля.
We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Ну что, попробуем разгадать эту загадку?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better personality.
В смысле?
Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already. That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do...
Нормально, няша-стесняша.
Kale! I know that voice. It's...
Твоя огненная сеструха.
Kale!
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
Всю шавуху.
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Alizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Похоже, мне проспойлерили немного, потому что я сюжет-то еще не проходил, на том месте сюжета, где я до сих пор, она еще больная Элизаром. Когда вот она желание загадывала, я подумал, так ты, блин, лучше не про личность свою думай, а про болезнь. Ну ладно, Я рад, что она поправилась.
Thanks. If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
А как насчет того, что ты пошла с ними и осчастливила их?
Sure, go right ahead.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Без проблем.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Только не замучи ее.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
Пока-пока. Что такое?
You all right there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me.
Я думаю, Сахароза тебя хорошо понимает.
Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
Коуп.
I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people.
Может, мы будем как волшебники изумрудного города? Это пожелает себе храброе сердце.
It's nearly time!
Храбрость.
Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Ну, там точно должен быть Тайнари. Наверняка сына. Кто еще?
Welcome to Moндштадte. Hope you enjoy the Windbloom Festival.
Тайнари есть, сына есть. Все. Сына,
Why
я,
is
кстати,
this
в первый
humble
раз
windmill
вижу.
such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra?
Я не понял, что такое ни на русском, ни на английском. Генерал Маха Матра Сайна. Вершитель таинств. Ладно.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it.
Не.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Очень сложные шутки.
Tainari, Sino, over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Разбавили
And who's this
девчачью
young lady?
компанию. Твоя дальняя родственница собачья.
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Она же, кстати, тоже ботаникой увлекается.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir. Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions.
Если он такой шутник, я бы подумал, что это как старый мем. На таможне спрашивают occupations? No, just visiting. Что-нибудь такое он мог ответить.
And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
Так она, получается, очень важная персона, если ее профессор и генерал сопровождают.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well? I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Сплошные гении.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
Заметьте, Сахароза там не начала, что вот мне нужно произвести там исследование и так далее. Мне кажется, она когда-то прямо рассчитала у него интеллект, или может быть даже померила. И поэтому говорит, что Альбедо 160 IQ, он официальный гений.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
Спонтанная конференция случилась. А мы будем, видимо, тупить вместе с Сайн.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
И личности.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician.
Кто же это придумал?
Very much so.
Очень понятно, кто придумал.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult.
Ребята такой, ну, раз мне нечего сказать, я буду рисовать.
Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later.
Классно, у него все-таки актер озвучки, он такой то ли немного ленивый, то ли немного усталый, но такой спокойный.
But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Понятно.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Мое уважение.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician.
Всего лишь ходячее чудо науки и техники.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Поймал все-таки хочет своего цыпленка. Не мытьем, да катанием получить.
That's why it's called tagging along.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Да.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Хорошо. Меня отпустили.
Hey, Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up.
И еще цыпленка.
Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
Эти глаза. Да, цыпленка в медовом соусе, пожалуйста.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom.
Спасибо.
No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
Я вижу.
All right, just a moment.
Oh, that was great.
Трамбанулась.
If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival every day.
Интересно, что было бы, если я ей отказал. Ну ладно. Похоже, поход у нас будет совсем буквально за воротами города.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Не с той стороны вышли.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kali put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
Как нас при знакомстве с Колей дружили нас с ней, теперь, видимо, их с Сахарозой будут дружить.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish.
Мало того, что гении, так еще и кулинары.
Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
Так,
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
так.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Что?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day?
Такая,
Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not funny?
Я каждый раз не выкупаю его шутки, но реакции меня радуют, да.
Ground, you know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Тут бы можно было пошутить, что это дизнат. Ну ладно. Ладно.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Я его первый раз вижу, но он мне уже нравится. Когда я играл в Лигу Легенд, там была замечательная Диана, у нее было всего 2 шутки, но они обе были вот такие ядреные. Она еще так задорно сама над ними смеялась, что я любил чисто из-за этого за нее играть и все время их спамить, когда есть свободный момент. Поэтому Сайна мне очень по душе.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
Сколько в Паймон влезет сладости, прежде чем она перестанет летать.
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying life forms.
Ну или так.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Мило.
Hey! Not you too!
Что ты еще от меня ожидать-то могла?
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
Если вот это он веселый, то я жду не дождусь посмотреть, какой же он суровый.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Пока что мне смешно.
So you have 2 different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
Потом Сахароза начинает по ночам переодеваться в фатуйщицу и менять свое состояние.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose.
Ступифайт.
Oh, well, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Вытащили ее из ее лесного логова.
Kale Lily.
Все, я теперь хочу выбить Сайна.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow it doesn't sound as nice.
И музыка такая...
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Прям Сайна мне нравится.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
Ну ты же сегодня путешественник, а не охранник.
That's just an excuse. Plain and...
Что-то я рано щелкаю.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Конечно. На самом деле я всего неделю назад начал, но я начал.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend.
Уважуха.
When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance.
Вот он, господин Мел.
A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He
Мел.
told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
Так.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Друг писателя это Синчу, что ли?
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
Сразу его заложили.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us.
Про несколько встреч вообще ни слова не сказали.
Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
В его глазах.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
Ну да, Альбедо-то будет повежливее, чем Тайнари.
I feel the same about yours. Well, They definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
Задроты.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
Это я понимаю, цена.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Вот сейчас бы он сказал, что вот это была шутка, и это была бы смешная шутка.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
Сахароза прощелкала клювом.
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Как ты, Сахароза?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Ну, с кем не бывает.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day.
Почему именно Сайну?
Yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Ну, что-то да, что-то с ней не то.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Какие все дружелюбные.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait.
Ну, это будет из другой выборки выдох, так что смотри, Сахароза.
As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Давай попробуем и узнаем.
Right.
Нам нужно... Ща, мы перетрем между собой.
All right, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime.
Угу.
We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
Да ладно, Тайнари. Шутки с каждым разом становятся веселее.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Я же говорю.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning.
Что?
And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
М-м.
Found you!
О, привет, Юла.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Нарушаем.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Мне кажется, они с Сайна... У них должны быть интересные взаимодействия.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? all positive, I hope.
Про тебя, да.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat.
Collect Колей.
Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
Интересно, какие у них отношения с Колей? Ну, этот, понятно, ее наставник, а этот что?
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
Завидуешь?
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Утро вечера мудренее.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Значит, Венти тоже поучаствует.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh?
А я тебя.
Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Главное, чтобы он не был уже вдрызг пьяный. Тут новые какие-то эти стенды.
Oh, it's been a while.
Привет, Вентиль. Чего один квасишь?
Paimon called it tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Game face on.
Okay.
Допрос такой.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Ну, может быть, мы проставим тебе бутылочку вина?
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
Парочка благословений.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
Угу.
Also, I happen to know where this lantern is.
Угу.
Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Спасибо, Вентиль. После того, как найдем, бутылка твоя.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway.
Такая недовольная.
You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one.
Ты, конечно, любишь наслаждаться жизнью, но я знаю, что ты еще тот хитрый засранец.
Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
Сейчас будет очередная шутка, что мне нет 18.
You know, a favor for a favor.
Нет? Окей. Где схрона?
A flower that is not of this world.
Это ты.
Not of this world.
Это явно ты.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Я тоже сначала плохую предпочитаю.
Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze.
Погадать. Ну, по сути, да.
The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news!
Тебя Сайна покусал.
Blame Sino! If it's not funny, then it's his
Да, да, да.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed.
Кстати, от цветов не от мира сего может быть и Альбедо, которая другой его вариант поддельный.
So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Ничего не понял.
Woo! Slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin!
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
Вот я тоже в сторону Альбедо думаю.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper.
Ну, я думаю, у нас преподаватель в этот раз покруче Альбеды будет.
It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Я ничего не понял, но если ты хочешь заняться, флаг в руки.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Ладно, не буду шутить.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Без проблем.
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Хорошо. Вы там дружитесь между собой.
All right. Thanks so much.
Удачи. Ну что, первую часть выполнили. Нам открыли всяких яких. Тут можно и прерваться. Начинали мы за другим столом. Давайте закончим за этим. С вами был Час Волка. Спасибо за внимание и до следующих встреч. Пока.